is the official song for wrestling. And if this don't want to make you go out and hit double legs, snap people's heads in the ground, man, something's wrong with you. TP and Esco, let's go. 6 in the morning on my bed and I ain't even hardly slept. Sprint laps start my day off and I'm hating every single step. So I find the motivation, getting pissed off at myself. No more losses, no more takedowns, ain't no running out of breath. Obsessed for perfection, racing up one direction. I'm aiming the top spot and giving it every measure, making you feel the pressure, testing your every vessel. Tempted to wanna give up, forgetting every reason that you wrestle, but you don't quit.
The cage. My cage is my weight. Although I don't weigh that much, trying to cut weight by sweating and running so much. Not being able to eat, always having to run, having to stay home and cut weight while others are out having fun. With a fridge full of food and a stomach full of hunger. Can't eat a single bite for fear I won't be under. Why I cut weight? You'll never understand until you're on the wrestling mat and the ref raises your hand. For when I win a match, victory is mine alone. I don't use pads, bats, or shin guards. I use my heart, flesh, and bone. Line 1. My cage is my weight, although I don't weigh that much trying to cut weight. This means that there are no exceptions. Everyone has to do it. Even if you're really skinny or really big. It's not like football where the QB gets special treatment and the linemen are out there drilling their ass off with little to no reward. Like when a QB throws a touchdown, everybody looks at them and they're like, yay, yay, but nobody sees the guy in the background getting shoved around and beaten up to protect his quarterback. Like, nobody recognizes that. In wrestling, everyone puts in the hard work. Everyone cuts weight. If there is a guy at a tournament who doesn't cut weight, it just makes you want to wrestle him more and beat the shit out of him because you know that person didn't put in the work and you put in the work. It's really uncommon unless you're like super, super good. But even then, like, the guy who's cutting weight is gonna go to rip your head off when he's wrestling you because he put all the hard work in to lose the like 5 or 6 pounds while you just sat on your lazy ass eating Pringles and watching TV. Cutting weight gives you a certain attitude. Like it's like you could either be the type of person who's really like kind of soft and you like nothing matters except for weigh-ins. Like you're like you don't care about anything except for weigh-ins and weighing in right then. You could be that person, or you could be the rager who wants to beat up everybody that steps in their way. Like literally steps in their way. You'll shove them on the ground. You'll scream at them. You could be one of the two. Yeah, that's really it for this first part. With a fridge full of food and a stomach full of hunger, can't take a single bite for fear I won't be under. This basically means when you get home after your weight cutting practice, you're all depleted, you haven't eaten anything all day, you're tired, you have to force yourself to resist the urge of going in your fridge and drinking or eating that food or drink you have prepared for after weigh-ins. That honestly can be just as hard, if not 10 times harder, than wrestling an actual match, because it's you deplete your body so much during the day and your body wants to replace it, but it's a mental game. You have to say, no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do my homework, go to bed, wake up, go to the tournament, and then eat the food, then drink the water, which some people can't handle. That's why, like, wrestling is such a physical sport that people tend to overlook or not even realize that it's a mental struggle. You have to be mentally tough in order to participate, because if you're not, you're gonna give up and you're gonna drink that water or you're gonna eat that food, and then when you get to weigh-ins the morning, you're gonna be overweight, and what are you gonna do? You can't wrestle because there's no spot for you. That's your spot that you just lost because you can't resist the urge to eat or drink. The only perk to weight cutting is the food after you weigh in. That is the closest thing to heaven on earth that we have. The food after weigh-ins. A little Cliff Bar ends up tasting better than a freaking steak. It's that amazing. When you deplete your body so much, anything you put in it will taste like a Twinkie or a milkshake or a smoothie or something really, really good. That's why, I mean, even having just like raisins after weigh-ins taste so amazing, even though nobody likes raisins and they look like shriveled up pieces of your nutsack. Alright, better end it there. That is it for the literary devices that I was able to find in this poem. Include paradox, imagery, rhyme, and irony. Although I don't weigh that much, trying to cut weight is an example of paradox. Hunger and under is the rhyme. Imagery, when the ref raises your hand, that's like you see a little teeny image in your head of you being like, ah, and you getting a medal. Symbolism is I don't use pads, bats, or shin guards, just my heart, flesh, and bone. Yeah, that was pretty self-explanatory. An irony in the theme, the cage. It's like a place where he's stuck, but yet he feels it's like the only place he can feel free, on the wrestling mat.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.